All right, cats. Right, for those of you out there with a motorcycle, I've got a tale for you. Well, it's a double tale really about super marvellous, wonderful BMWs. I bought one of them adventurer things, bought a new one from the garage. At the time it was 12.5 grand, which way back when, well, that's how long ago now? I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. Brand spanking new, 12.5 grand. Had all the lights and bobbles and bits and what have you on it. It was a bit of a special thing. I was doing a lot of miles. I was doing a couple of 100 mile a day back and to work through North Wales in the winter. Not funny. Pretty fucking miserable, to be honest with you. But anyway, so I thought to buy this thing, I'd be clever, getting an adventurer. Ooh, yeah, adventurer. Yeah, it was a fucking adventure as well. There was a few things that were wrong with it. The guy in the shop was pretty good until I actually bought the shop. Fuck me, till I actually left the shop. I left the shop, I took the bike down the road, I rode it for a couple of days, and I thought to myself, why is the fucking engine light come on? Oil engine light, it's weird. Now remembering I'm doing 200 mile a day, which was explained to the fella before I bought it. So I picked it up on the Monday, by the Wednesday the fucking oil light was on. So I went to the shop, I said, the fucking oil light's on, what's going on here? And somebody needs to look at this. Oh no, it's normal, he said. I said, what? He said, it's normal. I said, normal for a 2-year-old bike, 2 fucking days old, 48 hours old for a fucking engine oil light to come on. How's that normal? He said, well, these flat boxer engines, the way they're fucking designed now, they're designed to burn oil until they run in. So I looked at him rather vacantly because this would have been about my 30-second fucking motorcycle or something like that. I said, well, that's a fucking first, mate. I said, I've had 30-year-old Triumphs that didn't use fucking oil like this thing, so I'm not following the story here. He said, no, it's quite normal. He said, go next door to the Harley Davidson shop, which was one and the same shop at the time. He said, they'll give you some oil to put in it. I went, all right then, yeah. So I went next door, went to the Harley Davidson shop, told him what had happened, put the oil on the counter and went, that'll be fucking 25 quid. I said, it fucking won't, mate. I said, it's not even had its first fucking service yet. I'm not paying for it. He said, oh, well, you'll have to. I said, you better ring the BMW fella then. So he speaks to his mate next door. He comes out very, let's say ungraciously, virtually throws the fucking oil out of me that was in some old plastic fucking Dobie bottle of a container and went top it up with that. It's okay, fair enough. So I had to do that 2 more times, but obviously not going back there because he was such a miserable twat. But 2 more times before they could fit it in for the service. So his first service that was meant to be on 500 mile happened on 1,750. Yeah. Good job, fuck all else happened with the bike, innit? So I had the bike 4 months all in all. I did 10, not quite 4 months, it was near 3.5. And in that time, did 10,000 mile. Now it had a silver frame on it, this bike. Oh, well, at least it started with a silver frame. By the end of the 3.5 months, it was fucking black. And you couldn't clean the frame because it had some like rough cast finish on the paint, as if it had sand in it. Fuck me. Unless you got on your hands and knees with washing up liquid and a fucking toothbrush and scrubbed like a bastard, it didn't come off the frame. And even then, it didn't come off that well, you know. So anyway, I was about 6 or 8 weeks in. Bike's done about 4.5, 5,000 mile, maybe 4,000 mile. And I'm going down the road this day and coming home, as I say, through North Wales. And the bike starts to do this. It starts to get this. Whenever you brake, front brake, it starts fucking doing this. I thought, what the fuck? Felt like a warped disc. But in the past, I've actually had discs. I had it on a Buell, and the disc will peel, and the water sits in the little dimple that's left. So as you pull your brake and the water's in the dimple, you sort of get this fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow thing going on as the pads are grabbing the disc. So anyway, goes back to the shop and said, the fucking discs are fucked on it. And he went, oh, I don't think so. And I said, well, I'll be honest with you, mate. I'm not asking for your opinion. I'm telling you, the discs are on it, like, they're fucking knackered. He said, no. I said, well, someone needs to look at it. He said, no, there's nothing wrong with the discs. I said, listen, mate, I'll pay 12 grand for it. Someone needs to fucking look at it now, because I've got to ride home 100 mile. Anyway, whatever. So he goes and gets an engineer, some dickhead mechanic with a couple of spanners in his hand. He comes out, gets on the bike. He didn't even put a helmet on. And he went across the car park with it, right? And it was that fucking bad. He rode across the car park like a fucking nodding dog like this and touching the fucking brake. got off the bike laughing his arse off, pushed the bike back over to me and went, the discs are fucked. And I thought, well, I can tell you're a technician, with that sort of terminology, definitely. So begrudgingly, they replaced the discs on the bike. The bike stayed with me then for another couple of months. And to be quite honest with you, it was really, really uninspiring, really uninspiring. It sounded like a wet fart. When you put fuel in it, I mean, I'm going back a few years here now, but when you put fuel in it, if I was to put fuel in one of them now, it would probably cost me nearly 50 quid to get fuel in it. With the fuel tanks, the eye to your chest. So to say it makes the bike top heavy is fucking putting it gently. It's ridiculous. It's fucking absolutely ridiculous. And then they gave me these top boxes, a box for the back and the box for the sides. And it makes the bike that fucking wide. You might as well buy a car because you can't filter through traffic with them on. It's fucking hell. It's another planet. It's so crazy. And then we come to when it rains. Oh, when it rains, it's fucking great. Because you obviously, when it's raining, you've got all your waterproof gear on, haven't you? Right. Waterproof trousers are not renowned for their flexibility. Because they're fucking waterproof and they're made of plastic or they're made of nylon and they've got waterproof and fucking impregnated into them, this waterproof stuff. And so basically, you can't get wet. So there's no stretch in them. Well, I am 6 foot tall and I've got a 34 inside leg. And to say that I struggled to put one leg down when I pulled up at fucking junctions on that bastard bike in the rain is fucking putting it mildly. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. And to think people choose those things to go around the world on, fuck me. No chance. Not only would I not recommend one, I would recommend that you don't even fucking try riding one because the shit. The fucking shit. They're so bad.